10 biggest tragedies in NBA history. Before we start, I'd like you to hit that red subscriber button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to NBA Hub. For every uplifting moment in the history of basketball, there is also a dark and painful one marred by tragedy. In the world of sports, it's easy to look upon professional athletes as having a sort of superhuman quality that makes them seem invincible and impervious to harm, but that's simply not the case. Here are the 10 biggest tragedies in the history of the NBA. Number 1. Rick Barry. Barry was the 18th overall selection of the 1988 NBA draft, taken by the Sacramento Kings following a standout career at San Jose State University. He enjoyed a solid rookie season, averaging 11 points per game while seeing an average of 22 minutes per contest, but his first season would also be his last. Following the season, Barry was found dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound just a few weeks before his 25th birthday. Barry had a promising career ahead of him, and a suicide came as a shock from the teammates who had seen no signs of trouble in him. Number 2. Terry Furlow. Furlow was coming off of his best season as a pro in 1980, having just completed a season in which he averaged 13.9 points and 3.9 assists by the age of 25. His pro career would be cut short, however, as Furlow was involved in a fatal car accident while driving on I-71 in Ohio. Furlow, who had been out partying with a former teammate, had Valium in his bloodstream, and 3 beer cans were found in the car at the time of his crash, according to MLive.com. Furlow is still considered to be one of the best players to ever come out of Flint, Michigan, and hotbed for basketball talent that has produced many Michigan State stars. Number 3. Jason Collier. Collier, a 7-footer who played for the Houston Rockets and Atlanta Hawks, died suddenly due to an enlarged heart in 2005. Collier was about to begin his 6th NBA season and 3rd with the Hawks, but the 15th overall pick of the 2000 NBA draft collapsed and passed away just before the 2005 and 06 season began. The Hawks wore black armbands for the entirety of that season in honor of their fallen teammate. Collier had a solid 20-game run after joining the Hawks in 2003 and 04, when he averaged 11.3 points and 5.6 rebounds per game. Number 4. Detroit Pistons dismantling the title winners. It would have been easy to be redundant and throw the Pistons into the Palace Brawl side, but I chose to focus on a different negative for the franchise. The Palace Brawl incident is given to the visiting Indiana Pacers. Trading Chauncey Billups and Antonio McDyess and Chicken Sam, for those who pay attention to meaningless details, for Allen Iverson was a sad day for the Detroit Pistons. November 3rd, 2008 marks the end of the Pistons' championship years and the beginning of their descent toward mediocrity. Number 5. Dallas Mavericks, Roy Tarpley being exiled from the league. Roy Tarpley was the 7th overall pick in the 1986 draft and went on to make the All-Rookie team. He won the 6th Man of the Year award in his 2nd season, but in October of 1991, Tarpley was expelled from the league for cocaine abuse. Tarpley was reinstated into the league in 1994, but was permanently banned in 1995 for using alcohol. It violated the terms of his court-imposed care program. Tarpley had all the talent in the world, but ended up playing most of his career in Europe. He averaged a double-double for his NBA career. Number 6. Trading away Bill Russell. In 1956, the Hawks, then based in St. Louis, dealt Bill Russell for Ed Macauley and Cliff Hagan. This move sent the Boston Celtics on their way to winning 11 titles in 13 seasons, and while Hagan did go on to be a Hall of Famer and 6-time NBA All-Star, we're pretty sure the Hawks would like a do-over on that one. Number 7. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar requests trade. Having to trade Kareem Abdul-Jabbar will haunt the Milwaukee Bucks organization forever. They won the 1971 NBA Finals over the Baltimore Bullets with Oscar Robertson and Abdul-Jabbar, then known as Lou Ankador. They won the 1971 NBA Finals over the Baltimore Bullets with Oscar Robertson and Abdul-Jabbar, then known as Lou Elsinore. They recorded 3 straight seasons with 60-plus wins, but Abdul-Jabbar was unhappy in Milwaukee, and in October of 1974, he requested a trade to either Los Angeles or New York. He thus became a Lakers legend. Number 8. Fickle Francis says no. Steve Francis's refusal to play for the Grizzlies was one of the most embarrassing moments for the franchise before it made the move to Memphis. Basketball never did thrive in Vancouver, and Francis's refusal to play for that team that drafted him in the 2nd overall in 1999 was just further proof that the team couldn't draw fans or keep marquee players. Francis' decision not to play for the Grizzlies was an omen that the club couldn't remain in Vancouver and thrive. Number 9. Gilbert Arenas and Javaris Crittenton pull guns. The 2010 incident that involved Gilbert Arenas bringing a gun into the locker room definitely ranks as the Washington Wizards' worst moment. Arenas and Javaris Crittenton pulled pistols on each other over a gambling debt. The situation was a huge black mark on the Wizards organization and further cast a negative light on professional athletes' off-court behavior. And number 10. Isaiah's sexual harassment suit. Isaiah Thomas's sexual harassment suit during 2006 and 2007 was a low point for the New York Knicks organization. The team was struggling on the court and the franchise was in disarray. Thomas Thomas's playing legacy became tarnished by his behavior with Anucha Brown Sanders, and it's difficult to think of the Zeke in the same light because of what happened in New York. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are currently on your screen, because I'm sure you'll enjoy them. And with that, we'll see you in the next video.